449-8255. Do you relate to Obama? Tom in New York, thanks for holding. Welcome to the Savage Nation.
Jeff Kuhner, Stars and Bars, filling in for Michael America Savage. That's red, white, and blue dynamite, baby.
Thanks, Tom. What's on your mind, buddy?
Thank you, Jeff. Jeff, the problem I have is I would probably have a beer with him, and I would take one shot at trying to turn him around. But the problem is I wouldn't want to be in the foxhole with him or anybody else in that cabinet. Jeff, there's no character. What happened to character? How can Catholics vote for him? He's so anti-life. I mean, look at Kathleen Sebelius. Look at our Secret Service. Instead of guarding our president, a commander-in-chief, they're down in Colombia screwing around with prostitutes. What has happened to our country, Jeff? Where is the character? What do we vote for? Social justice has replaced life, sanctity of marriage, sanctity of family. We're going down the tubes, Jeff. It takes a practicing Catholic like you. Maybe you can turn around the deadhead Catholics who are drunk in this country.
Tom, I'll tell you this. Catholics are going to come out in record numbers against this man. I think that contraceptive mandate has riled up the Catholic hierarchy like nothing I've seen in my lifetime. There is a federal funding of abortion embedded in the heart of Obamacare. Now, you have to understand this. This is a key point. According to Obamacare, most of you, under your health insurance plans, because many health insurance plans will cover abortion, whether you have an abortion or not, it doesn't matter. You will be forced, compelled, to pay $1 a month, $12 a year. It's literally called an abortion surcharge to pay for somebody else's abortion. Now, don't ask me, as a devout Catholic, a devout Christian, a devout family man, to violate my most fundamental conscience rights that I consider to be a moral abomination, to use my money to pay for somebody else to murder their child. Slavery ripped this country apart. If you force people to pay for abortions, I'm warning you, you will see an ideological, cultural, civil war in this country. Catholics will not stand for it. And that's why I believe that was his fatal mistake. He thought he could destroy the Catholic Church. He can't. And come November, he's going to pay a big price. Dave in California, you're on the Savage Nation.
Hi, Jeff. Thank you for taking my call. It's an honor and a pleasure. I've been a long-time listener, first-time caller. I just recently bought Trickle Down Tyranny, and I'm going to read it and pass it on. I could not have a drink with this man. I'd be afraid of him taking all my precious belongings.
He may fleece. First of all, I'll tell you right now, he'd leave you with the tab. What he would do is, I'm telling you, I know Obama, I know these liberals. First of all, he'd order the best that they could have. He would order these liqueurs, all right? I mean, it's like $50 a pop. He would order all these liqueurs. Then he'd say, hey, we got to have some appetizers. You just can't drink on an open stomach. Hey, since we're having appetizers, let's have some salads. Hey, appetizers, salads, let's have a whole meal. Well, since we're having a meal, I'm having myself a nice porterhouse steak. Hey, let's have a nice dessert. And then suddenly he'd say, I got to go to the bathroom. Hold on 1 second. I have to go to the restroom. My Secret Service guys are calling me. And before you know it, he doesn't come back. And you're left with the bill. That's Obama. That's what he's doing to this country, leaving us with one big bill. 1-800-449-8255. Jeff Kuhner, sitting in for the living legend, Michael Savage, on the Savage Nation. Savage.